a pirate is a wretched thief. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Yar, mateys. We have the first full force for Ixalan, and we're going after pirates, but we're gonna take a Vraska here. I mean, it works with pirates, it makes pirates. I was thinking black-red, but hey, I will absolutely slam a Vraska. Vraska seems pretty decent, I think. I don't know. 6 mana, destroy something, start making 2/2s. It seems good. Seems pretty good. Alright, so easy first pick. First pick of the first pack that I have opened with this entire set. Nice. I haven't played any sealed. I haven't played any drafts. I haven't done anything. I've actually only looked over the deck like the entire set once, but I saw a little bit of some other people playing, and I wanted to try and do pirates, so we're doing pirates. And wow, I'm very happy with the way this one's starting, at least. Kind of sad that I might be forcing things a little too much here. Vanquish the Weak is good. I like Vanquish the Weak. Snapping Sailback. It's a pretty good one. Bonded Horncrest. I like the Vanquish the Weak a lot. Snapping Sailback does seem very good. Headstrong Brute. It's a good one. But we're trying to force here. Maybe I'm Pirate Dinos. You can be multiple colors in this format, from what I understand. Oh, this is a tough one. This is a really tough one. Because I really like Vanquish the Weak, but Snapping Sailback just seems very powerful. Right, I'm going to take the Vanquish the Weak. I made my choice. Emergent Growth. Generally just a removal spell. Not a great one. It's okay. I mean, it's the worst creature. Brazen Buccaneers. It's fine. Exploring is a decent ability. And a 3/3 Haster for 4 is an okay card. And getting the land is nice. Being able to discard a card that you don't care about is also pretty decent. There's no real green cards that I care about. Dual Shot's not great. Suncrown Hunters isn't amazing either. Duress is not something I'm going to play in Limited. So I'm just going to take the Brazen Buccaneers and see where we go from there. I'm hoping to go into red-black. That is the pirate color. We want to try and be fairly aggressive, although Vraska is a little different. Unfriendly Fire. I like that. Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. That's acceptable, I suppose. March of the Drowned seems really good. If we actually end up with enough pirates, I think that I'm going to try and wheel it and take the Unfriendly Fire here. This card's awesome if you're a pirate deck and you need a bunch of them. But yeah, I'm just going to snap this off and hope that we can wheel that March. Another Brazen Buccaneers. Swashbuckling is decent. Like, it's an alright combat trick. Trove of Temptation. I don't remember this one. Ooh. That's actually kind of great. Forcing people to attack you means they have to make some really awkward attacks a lot of the time. That being said, our deck is trying to be aggressive if we're doing the black-red deck that I saw. Could take the New Horizons and play that, because I do want to be playing 3 colors with Vraska. Colossal Dreadmaw. I might just take the New Horizons. I want to try and be pirates, but I also I've got to think about ways to play Vraska and be realistic about this. Dire Fleet Hoarder. Dice created treasure token. Rigging Runner is okay. A 2/2 first striker for 1 is really nice, but you have to already be attacking, which means that it being 1 is not as important because you're not going to want to play it on turn 1. I do like the Dire Fleet Hoarder a fair bit, though. There's also some pirates that care about having an artifact in play. Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. That card again. Like Jungle Delver is fine. If we really needed a 1-drop, I suppose. But I don't want to be green. These Raptor Companions are real filler cards. Let's just take the Fathom Fleet. We're not seeing the Dire Fleet captains that I want to see. I want the black-red 2-drop. It's the card we're looking for. Frenzied Raptor, 4/2 for 3, or Rigging Runner. I'm just going to take the Rigging Runner. Pirate's Cutlass. Ooh, that could be good too. You have to attach to a pirate. We currently only have 3. It seems real good if you can get there. We're decent enough anyways. I'm going to take the Rigging Runner though. We should get some Pirate's Cutlass later. Pirate's Cutlass is a common and not a lot of decks are going to want it. Rigging Runner is a lot more reasonable. Costly Plunder, not super excited, but Swashbuckling looks good. Not an amazing card by any means, but combat tricks are solid. Right now I don't want to play the New Horizons. We just want to splash Vraska greedily with no fixing, from the looks of things. I mean, we will get treasure tokens, so that's a thing. Ooh, Rummaging Goblin. Unknown Shores doesn't seem super useful. I just hate having to, in an aggro deck, having to pay an extra 1 to give you the mana that you need just really sucks. So I'm going to take the Rummaging. Dual Shot. Dual Shot can be okay. I can see siding in against a certain deck if they're trying to be aggressive like we are. Like, Dual Shot would be good against us. Kills Rummaging Goblin, Rigging Runner, Dire Fleet Hoarder. And you can do a lot more with it, of course, if you attack or block first and then Dual Shot. Ooh, March of the Drowned came back. That's a good sign. It means that nobody else is taking pirates, and we're just going to hope to get a bunch of them in pack, too. Because I think if you're the pirate deck, you really want to play this. 1 mana, get 2 cards back is a really good rate of return. And especially because you're picking the cards. Like, if there was a 1 mana draw 2 spell, a card would be insane. And this is that, except you get to pick 2 good cards to take back instead of just drawing land or something, too. Alright, another Rigging Runner. Let's go full on aggro. That's what I wanted. That is what I wanted, so I'm pretty happy with this. The Vraska looks a little out of place, but really, how can I pass Vraska? You can't make me, chat. I love that I still talk to everybody as if chat is still here. But obviously, I'm just talking to myself. Fell Flagship. That's interesting. Sky March is pretty good. No pirates at all. Yeah, just 0 pirates. I would probably slam Sky March Bloodletter if not for the Flagship, but Flagship just seems cool. Definitely a reason for us to have a bunch of pirates, which we really haven't had yet. We've got the March of the Drowned, but now at the Fell Flagship, we can really go in on it. I just need to pick up them Dire Fleet Captains now. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Get in my deck. I don't think the card's amazing, but if you can stack like 4 of them together, which is what I want to do, I feel like that card would be real good. Get multiples on the field and it'll be really hard to deal with. Dreamcaller Siren. It is a pirate. It's a pretty sweet one. Raging Sawtooth. Decent card. Very decent. Just absolutely huge. Deadeye Tormentor. It's pretty solid. I'm not super excited about Raider's Wake. None of these are great. I could take the Deadeye Tormentor, I guess. It's fine. It's possible that I could take the Raging Swordtooth and just splash it, but that just goes against so much of what our deck is trying to do. It could kill our Rigging Runners, could kill Dire Fleet. Kills the Rummaging Goblin for sure. Like, I don't really like it. I'm going to take the Deadeye. Even though that's not a super exciting card here. Fire Shrine Keeper. Not exciting. Another Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. There's not the cards that I really want. I might take this Vicious Conquistador just to stay aggressive. Another Rummaging Goblin could be okay. I just really feel like Fathom Fleet Cutthroat, well, being a pirate, is not what I want. Prosperous Pirates doesn't seem like the worst. But I don't want to play blue when I have Vraska already. Ugh. These are not the packs I wanted. I'm going to take this Vicious Conquistador. Stay really aggressive. With double Swashbuckling, it's more reasonable too. There's a Headstrong Brute. It's a good reason to have some pirates. And another Dreamcaller Siren. Alright, we'll just Headstrong though. Like, there's no way that I'm going to double blue. The Dire Fleet must set sail. Bishop of the Bloodstained. Sadly, I don't control anywhere near enough vampires to make that really good. Although, pretty solid if you have it. Hierophant's Chalice. There's the Sleek Schooner, which seems pretty good, actually. 4/3 with a crew of 1 is nice. Could take this Deadeye Tormentor. I'm not sure that I like another Deadeye Tormentor over the Sleek Schooner. I'm going to take the Schooner. Deadeye Tormentor just seems very medium anyways. Another March of the Drowned and another Swashbuckling. I'm going to take a second March of the Drowned here. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 7 pirates. That should be enough to run double March. Like by the end. I don't think it's enough now, but we should be able to pick up another 3 at least to make it reasonable. I need a lot of 2-drops right now is what I need. Some more Dire Fleet Hoarders or the Dire Fleet Captain that I've been hoping to hit. Be very, very nice. Another Deadeye Tormentor. Sure Strike is a little bit of an upgrade on Swashbuckling, it feels like. I like the combat trick. Swashbuckling is okay, but actually having a combat trick is a lot better. Question, is it better than a pirate? I think so. I'd like to cut one of the Swashbucklings. Brazen Buccaneers. Desperate Castaways. Here's one of the ones that I was talking about that cares about the actual artifacts. Which is a good reason to have Fell Flagship, Sleek Schooner, and like Dire Fleet Hoarder to make treasure tokens. Is it enough better than a Brazen Buccaneers? I think so. I mean, this card is pretty bad, but I don't want another 4. I'm trying to be fairly aggressive. I desperately need 2s. Queen's Base Soldier will actually work. 2/2 for 2 is what I want. I just want to be really aggressive here. There's that Raider's Wake, which don't think I care about, but it fits into our deck more than others, so a little bit of signaling here to stop other people, maybe. It's a Menace 1/1. Could also take this Gilded Sentinel just because it's an artifact for our Desperate Castaways. Costly Plunder, Spreading Rot. Do a Plunder, I think. That goes on theme with the pirates. Yarr. Really want some more ways to make treasure tokens. Some more Dire Fleet Hoarders would be good. Fathom Fleet Captain. Alright. I'm pretty happy about that. Dire Fleet Interloper. It's a little bit better than our Brazen Buccaneers. I'd rather have the Menace for sure than the Haste. But none of them are close to Fathom Fleet Captain. Headstrong Brute, Deadeye, Dire Fleet. No, I could take one of them. I mean, if this didn't exist, I feel like it would probably be the Interloper, but it could certainly be the Headstrong Brute. Three for 3 with Menace is great. Sucks that it can't block, but it can crew our vehicles too. And we don't really want to be blocking anyways. We want to be the deck that's attacking. Blocking's for chumps. This card seems absolutely fantastic on turn 2, though. If we can go Rigging Runner into Fathom Fleet Captain into attack, whoo! Destroy target land, Star of Extinction deals 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. I love that. Just blow it up. It's kind of hilarious because nothing ever really gets close to 20 in Magic. I think the largest toughness printed on a card is 14. There's some that get larger, obviously, because they've got, you know, get X counters or X's for various other things, but still, 20 just seems like super overkill. Deathless Ancient. Fathom Fleet Firebrand. Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Let's take the Firebrand. Definitely. Way more on point for what we want to do. There's a good sign that there's a lot of red and black cards in this pack, even though most of them aren't very good. Ooh, Lightning Rig Crew. That's what I need. Deal damage to the opponent, and whenever I play a pirate, I get to untap it. Deadeye Plunderers is nice. Deadeye Plunderers is very nice. Rootbound Crag would have been great with the Vraska, but I think that I have to take the Lightning Rig. Too bad about this Deadeye Plunderers too, but I don't think it's realistic to try and splash it. And if I'm going to splash a card, it's going to be Vraska over the Deadeye. Vraska's still a lot better. And it's still on theme for pirates. Vraska's a pirate. Unfriendly Fire number 2, another Dire Fleet Interloper, or a Skullduggery. Skullduggery seems great, by the way. Really good. Really nice little combat trick. But I'm going to take the Unfriendly Fire. I could be wrong on that one, because this is a deck that's trying to be aggressive, and Skullduggery seems pretty great. It's just we have very little actual removal right now, and Unfriendly Fire seems decent enough. What does this one do again? Ah, yes, a non-basic. Don't care about that. Another Swashbuckling's not useful. I think just Frenzied Raptor. We want to have the aggressive. Wily Goblin. Versus a Fathom Fleet Firebrand. Wily Goblin does make it easier for us to play Vraska. It does give us more artifacts for the Desperate Castaways. might just be the pick. I don't know. It's pretty close between the two of them. Like, Wily Goblin is not great, but it does give fixing for this. A little bit of ramp. I think that I have to take the Wily. Just because I really need to play this Vraska. Boneyard Parley. Exile the top 5 creature cards from graveyards. Separate them into piles. And we get a pile of our choice, essentially. But that's not good enough for us. Grim Captain's Call also, unfortunately, doesn't work for pirates. You've got to be a bunch of different creature types to actually have Grim Captain's Call work. Great card if you can get a decent amount of different creature types. I'm going to take the Sure Strike again. I might replace a Swashbuckling. Another Rigging Runner. I don't think I want a second Desperate Castaways. I don't have enough artifacts to really justify it. Direfleet Interloper. I can take a second one now. Oh, wait, no, sorry. This is the different one. This is the Menace one. This is much better. Sorry. I have the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. I thought that I already had one, but... yeah, that's definitely better then. I'd rather have a 4 than a 2 at this point. A bad 2 or 3. Demolish, Rile. Sure. I could use a little bit more on the top end. I think that we have to cut the Desperate Castaways because I just don't have enough artifacts to justify it. Another Dire Fleet. Take out the Fathom Fleet. I just feel like Fathom Fleet's pretty awful. At least most of our team has Menace, which makes things like Sure Strike a lot better. Might be a reason to run the second one as well. That's why Skullduggery is pretty great too. Although we didn't get one. Opted for the Unfriendly Fire instead. Let's cut the Frenzied Raptor. Not a pirate. I don't need no non-pirates here. We're going to have to cut 2 more cards and I think run 16 lands. So I could cut the Vicious Conquistador, definitely. And probably Swashbuckling. Swashbuckling can be okay, but I'm not really excited about it. It's only decent because of how aggressive we are. Alright, I'm going to try it this way and see what happens. Add some lands. We're going to want 2 forests. 8-6. 8-6-2. Yeah, I think that that's acceptable. We have to get the double red for Wily Goblin. We need the red a little bit earlier because the Rigging Runners. Dire Fleet, Hoarder, and Fathom Fleet Captain obviously want us to get black right away, but 6 will just have to do, I guess. Alright, that is our deck. We're ready for round 1. I hope you are as well. Let's board some other ships and steal their plunder. I don't know. Pirates, booty, seas. Let's go!